Aufgabe?
Oh, it's on this wood thing. I'm stupid. What the heck?
Ja.
Leg.
Hallo?
For a final res distribution, I'm looking for about 55,000 food, about 55,000 gold, and about 10,000 wood. That's usually what I get.
Händlerin.
Your res distribution needs to change depending whether or not you're using natives. If you're using natives, Germany doesn't use that much gold because you're making so much natives for your anti-cav, you don't need war wagons. But if you're not using natives, Germany uses so much gold and hardly any food. If I don't use natives, I'll put like 15 settler wagons on food, everything else on gold. But if I am using natives, I'm gonna need like all my settler wagons on food plus 10 or 20 other villagers on food, so it'll just change. Now that my last gold card came in, I can start sending villagers
Auf
to wood.
Händlerin.
I mean, sorry, food. Ah, oh my gosh! Gold.
Ja, Händler.
I'm gonna start sending villagers
Ja.
to gold.
Händlerin.
Bereit. Händler. Aufgabe? Ja. Händler. Bereit. Händler. Händler. Wird gemacht. Händler. Händler.
Never leave trees in your economy, like in your mill or in your plantation, because that will slow your villagers
Aufgabe?
down.
Händler.
Always chop trees out of your economy.
Ja. Hallo?
He's
Holzfäller.
over.
Händler.
I don't think I have enough plantations. No, I'm good. Alright, so I need to send a
Bereit.
few more villagers to go.
Händler.
7, 8, 5.
Aufgabe? Richtig. Händlerin. Ja. Zimmer bereit. Zimmermann, Zimmermann. Aufgabe?
Aufgabe?
Hallo? Ja.
Alright, so I'm set right here. I'm in my final villager distribution. I've got 20 food, 20 wood, the rest are on gold. I'm a little heavy on wood right now, so I'm going to put my factories on gold. I gathered food for a pretty... I gathered wood pretty long time. I don't need all this
Hallo?
wood.
Zimmermann. 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 Ja.
Bereit?
It's really nice.
Jawohl,
Just your,
jawohl, verstanden.
your
Jawohl,
cavalry units,
verstanden.
Ulans, you can use them to
Wird
scout.
erledigt.
It's pretty sweet.
Ja. Bereit? Ja, verstanden. Jawohl.
And you can put them in your enemy's economy and just really tick them off. Trap their villagers and slow them down. Good fun.
Hallo? Ja.
Next cards I'll be sending, I'll probably send my train cards. German it's really diverse civ. There's so many different things you can actually do. I could, if I really wanted
Bereit.
food whore and just
Händlerin.
use lot.
Händlerin.
If I really wanted to get like a massive economy, I'd send all my eco cards. But you only can do that if you know your enemy can't push. If your enemy can't push, then sending all of your economy cards is a good idea. And what I mean by that is like if the nature of the player you're against is to kind of turtle up or move slow. Like, no offense to Beding Bedang, but Beding Bedang is a kind of a... he advances slowly. He doesn't push very hard. But when he does move forward, he's a behemoth and he just like steamrolls you. But he doesn't rush like H20. H20 is like how he plays is he rushes ahead, and he just goes really fast. He doesn't FB, he doesn't turtle up, he just tries to run over his opponent. Both play styles, Bedang Bedang and H20 is viable, but just if you know your opponent, what kind of style he plays,
Hallo?
That will
Richtig.
decide how you
Holzfäller.
adjust your German boom. So if I was playing H20 right now, I would not send team food, and I would send my train cards, so I could respond to H20's rush during the fight. But if I was facing Beding Beding, and I know he's gonna turtle up, and he won't rush me, I would send all my economy cards, and I would only send one training card, because I know I'll have time
Holzfäller.
to gather experience
Hallo?
for that
Holzfäller.
next training card, just before Beding Beding really pushes me. Both styles by Beding Beding and H20 is viable. It just really helps to know your opponent, to know what playstyle he does, so you can just better manage your economy for Germany. If you don't know your enemy, it's always better to go low on economy and send those training cards. If you don't know your economy, don't risk it. If you don't know your enemy, don't risk it just sending more eco cards for better economy.
Aufgabe?
Germany really doesn't need all of its eco cards. Like, I'll still, as it is, without Team Mills, I'll still get 2,500 points. Sending this card would only get me another 50 points. It's not a big deal.
Ja.
It's not like I need it. So yeah, my next cards I'll send will be training cards. Just to mention Predator Freak, he likes sending Advanced Arsenal and Imp Speed, which is viable. I've done it once or twice. I just think Germany, with its small start army, it needs both training cards. You just send Advanced Arsenal later. But you know, it's preference. You really can go either way. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I have way too much wood right now. I have so much wood!
Wird verstanden.
So yeah,
Holzfäller.
just keep that in mind for your own boom. You don't need this much wood.
Ja, Holzfäller.
I've got 30k right now,
Ja, richtig.
because I only need to make a few
Holzfäller.
upgrades and then have an extra 10k, so I really don't need all this wood.
Aufgabe? Zimmermann, Zimmermann, Zimmermann.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I'm really not gonna wall this game either. I can't be asked. I don't really care. I'll just make 2 walls and call it good. Normally I'll make 4 or 5 outer walls. But for this recording, I really don't care. There, that's good. Good enough.
Hallo? Zimmermann, Zimmermann.
Alright, so what else? Heavy cannons. Heavy cannons are epic. Epically epic. They have 712 HP, meaning it takes 3 culverin shots to take them down. You have no idea how nice that is for a start army when every shot counts. It's just unbelievably epic. Because heavy cannons take 3 shots, that means each heavy cannon will have at least 2 shots to fire during a start army. And as for start armies, how they go, that's pretty epic. So heavy cannons for Germany is a very good idea, because your start army is so small, you want all of your pop to be as efficient as possible. So having heavy cannons in your army is a really good idea. You shouldn't always do it, but if you are going to use artillery,
Ja, hallo,
heavy cannons is
Holzfäller.
the way to go. It's really, really helpful, really, really nice. But again, depending on the player you're up against,
Ja, Holzfäller.
heavy cannons isn't always a good idea. There's many different... I can't even tell you, I love Germany because of the diversity it has. It has so many different strategies it can play. Like, just giving you an example, I could keep these Ulans and for the start army, and I could just run around the map killing enemy villagers that are trying to FB. Meanwhile, I use villagers to wall off the fighting area and just to hold the enemy at bay. Or I could delete all my cav. I could make culverins and horse artillery and war wagons, just a standard Germany army, and I could just fight heads up. Or I could delete 40 vills for a bigger army and just push head on, or I could keep all my vills. And like I said before, I could just run around with Dops or Ulan and just around the map, just running around and keeping all my villagers longer for a better economy. You just have so many options with Germany, all these different things you can do. It's just insane. That's one of the reasons I like Germany so much. It's like, you don't do the same thing every single freaking game like Port. With Ports, your start army is almost always basically the same. With Germany, you really don't know what the enemy will ever make when you're facing Germany. You kind of just have to guess.
Zimmermann.
It's just really nice civ. I love it. For this game, I won't go heavy cannon just because I want to show you what kind of an economy Germany can get without heavy cannons, because that'll take off resource time from factories. So I'll just show you guys what kind of economy Germany can get here. Yeah, I have a lot of wood right now. Too much.
Ja. Händler. Händler. Hallo?
Ja. Händlerin. Händlerin.
Best German player. Currently, the best German player I would have to say is Oliver P.
Hallo?
He's beaten my ports twice now in a 1v1. Though honestly, in my opinion, Germany should beat ports in 1v1, but still, Oliver P just slaughtered my ports 1v1. He's just really good. He has good economic management, he has good fighting skills.
Aufgabe?
He's just a good German player. Though I haven't actually seen his Germans in a team game. But I'm sure he's still good. I know, I never really played with Finchen, but I hear Finchen was an epic German player. But he's now MIA. U of A RX-7 is a good German, Predator Freak is a good German.
Aufgabe. Holzfäller.
Though he's rusty as heck right now. Seeing as I was able to beat his German the other day. But he's rusty and it's not fair. Oh, and I should mention Sanderson Finn,
Ja.
the revered best treaty
Jawohl,
player
jawohl,
ever.
verstanden. Jawohl, jawohl.
He posted on the TR site that he'd like to just run around with Ulans for his start army and keep 119 villagers. He just used Ulans to harass the enemy FB vills and just kind of keep the enemy on their toes while he gathered more economy and built up his FB.
Aufgabe? Wird gemacht. Holzfäller.
And also a Dop Rush. A Dop Rush, it's really gay for a start army. It's just gay in general for people to Dop Rush.
Aufgabe?
I would generally discourage it because it just makes the game gay.
Holzfäller.
But every once in a while it is a viable option just to keep your enemy, force the enemy to pull pop back to defend against it. Meanwhile you're FBing the map, getting map control. But I am against being a jumper, runner noob with Dops. Just running all the time with Dops. For one thing, it's retarded. Dops are expensive. If you spam them, your economy will die so fast. Don't do it. I have so much wood right now.